Last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, could you please put your hands together for Deven Shah, SVP, Head Custody Operation and CRM, SBI-SG Global Securities and Service. Everybody put your round together because they would be talking again on Masterclass, Role of Custodian in Setting Up and Managing an AIF. Come on, gentlemen.
Going through the main aspects why a custodian is required for an AIF, as every single service which an AIF is taking, which is the registry or the fund accounting, or for that matter, the tax services, custody also is a very important part of the setting up of an AIF. Mainly due to the main reasons, the three main reasons which I would say. It is for ease of operations for the AIFs, because all the back office and the other activities apart from the investors as well as the focus on investments, which the lean AIF setups are there, they can hive off many of these activities to the custodians, which is more of after investments, whatever they do for settlement of transactions on the exchange or with the counterparty, because AIF 1, 2 and 3, all the categories have different type of asset classes in which they invest. And the custodian is well equipped with the settlement of all type of transactions. They also have the setup for securities as well as the banking along with that. So the entire transaction which they want to invest in any type of asset classes gets settled through the custodian. Also that helps the AIF to focus on investors and their investments. Secondly, the type of different reportings that is required, basically, that too is very much there in terms of yeah. So the the type of reporting and the thing that is, so these are the advantages which I'm speaking about. It's in the last third slide basically of the presentation, and then I'll go through the services what the custodians basically give, and it will be applicable to what type of AIFs. So the second advantage is the flexible client reporting, as well as I'll just take you through. So these are the main advantages that we are looking at as far as the AIFs are concerned on these aspects. And also, since these activities are done by the custodian at a better pricing, definitely all these services can be availed by them as the moment they give the custody services and have it off to a specialized custodian. So I'll just go through the what SBI-SG is. I think Joydeep has already in his session already informed about SBI-SG. We are SBI-SG was formed in 2008, and we started our operation in 2010 as far as operations is concerned. And by 2022, today we are $178 billion of AUC that we are managing on under custody. So on the custody services side, it is clearing and settlements that we do for different asset classes. The asset servicing, which is more of corporate actions, and then the cash and forex services that we will look into as well as derivatives clearing. So the clearing and settlements, corporate actions, the cash and forex as well as derivatives are majorly the services which any type of AIFs, maybe it's a category 1, 2, or 3 would require. So for 3, it is more of equity derivatives that they can look into for servicing. So these are the main services that we have. So on the clearing and settlement side, we do trade matching, pay-in, payouts, settlement on the market, or with the counterparty as the instructions which we get from the customers. On the corporate action side, asset servicing, the announcements, tracking, as well as receipts. If the investments is done by an AIF with certain terms of issue, that is entirely tracked by the team to ensure that cash flows are given and a timely receipt of the funds and returns that they get from the issuer companies. That is done. On the derivative side, it is the collateral and margin management, the risk monitoring during the market hours, and trade acceptance and rejection, and mark-to-market calculation and settlement is taken care of by this. And on the account setups and reconciliation forms a very important part of the service as well. Doing the reconciliation mainly of the holding with the depository account, it's a demat account, as well as the cash reconciliation of the bank accounts. Importantly, the client and regulatory reporting also is taken care of by custody from the regulatory angle, as well as then there are customized reportings that also happen. So the entire gamut of services comes under custody, and with the robust risk framework and checks and balances, it is ensured for the AIFs that the transaction settlement as well as the safekeeping of the securities and investments that we do are all intact basically. So that's what SBI-SG as a custodian is, apart from the custody and fund accounting services that we provide. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, thank you so much, sir. It was a wonderful, wonderful presentation. And to my lovely audience, again a big round of applause for them.